Hey guys, Deebshot here, and we are back for another Forza Horizon 3 video. So let's get right into it. So, I'm going to start by telling you what I don't like about the BMW X6M. As you just saw, I purposely downshifted too much, and it damages the engine. This only happens when you're in simulation mode, but overall, I love the styling. It drives pretty good. There's a bit of body roll, but honestly, it's a okay car, not the best. It's not my favorite. It gets damaged insanely easily. So I'm gonna give you specs of it. It's, as you see, it's an SUV M performance BMW. It seats 5. You don't really care about that. You just care about the engine, I bet. It's a twin turbo 4.4 liter V8. It's direct injection, of course. And at stock, it produces 567 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. It's all-wheel drive, and it's an 8-speed automatic. So I'm gonna tell you, I hate the transmission. It shifts quick and all when you're upshifting, but when you're downshifting, it's so sluggish and slow. It's horrible. I hate that. But honestly, you can get some insane speeds. The exhaust is quiet unless if you don't mod the car. The exhaust is insanely quiet, especially through this tunnel. It's not, it's not the best. I prefer the G-Wagon over this. But I don't use traction control, as you can see. It stays to the ground pretty low. And I forgot to mention, it's about 5,200 pounds. If you ask me, if I was to compare this to another SUV like the Range Rover or the Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, I would probably pick the G-Wagon. I love the interior, but it's just a little sluggish, this car. And with the G-Wagon, even though it's a B-class car, it feels nicer and it handles much better. You can really feel the difference between. But I swapped this up on the auction house for about $72,000. They normally trade between, this one was stock when I bought it, between roughly, I'm gonna say like 70 and like 120, depending if it's stock or not. And I do plan to mod this car, so stay tuned for that. But this car, I don't know, I don't feel it. I don't feel it at all. It drives okay. It gets you wherever you want to go, but it's just not that fun. It's not as fun as, another car or something else. The brakes are not the best. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're Brembos. I'm not 100% on that. But the stopping power is not that great. If you remember earlier, I crashed into the wall because these brakes are horrible. And I was applying full on the pedal. It was horrible. This thing, it's so heavy. It's the downshifts are horrible, and it's not the best car. But I think I'm gonna keep it because I'll probably mod it. I'll probably convert the rear wheel drive and do some donuts in it. But I don't plan to keep this car for too long. This is gonna be a quick one. This one's destined to go really quick. It's just not that good. It's not that good. But anyways, I love the styling, the headlights. I just love the look of the headlights. I love the slope to the back. It kind of reminds me of a GLE, if you guys know what that is. It's a Mercedes-Benz. Like the slope, it really reminds me of that. And the exhaust kind of reminds me of like the little Fiat you see. It's just not that, loud. It's not loud, it's not crispy. You don't get like all the crackles and stuff. You get like the occasional flame, but it's not the best. I'm gonna rev it for you guys. You don't hear really any exhaust, you hear like all like engines. It just doesn't sound good. You can get a little smoke when you try to launch it, but it's not that good. It's not a good car if you ask me. Well, that's all I got for today. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.